What is up, guys? It is Coaster Watch here. Today I have another awesome roller coaster review. I'm sorry I have a lot of these right now. I'll get to some other content once I have more time. That'll be in a few weeks. This is of the world's tallest roller coaster, Kingda. It is located at Six Flags Great Adventure in the Golden Kingdom area of the park. Stands at a height of 456, top speed of 128, blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows it's the world's tallest and North America's fastest. Everyone already knows all that. This review is going to be a little bit cookie cutter. Most enthusiasts have the same opinion on it. But I'm going to give my overall thoughts. My opinion is a little bit different from most enthusiasts, though. So, you start off by entering through the queue line, going into the Golden Kingdom. It's kind of separated from the rest of the park. Like, it looks like it's close to El Toro, but it's really not. You have to walk all the way around these buildings and then all the way back, when in reality, like, they could have just built like a path going to the left and it would have been a lot easier. But no, they like to make it difficult for us. So you enter through the queue line, and when I went on a Tuesday afternoon. It was June 24th, I think. And it was dead. We had a station wait. I waited about 15 minutes, and it was nothing. No, it was more like 10 minutes. They were only running 2 trains, only one side of the station. We did only ride second row. I didn't want to wait an extra, like, it would have been probably more like 20 minutes for the front. I don't think that was worth it, in my opinion. So we just went for second row. And we strapped in, and we went over, waited on the launch pad for Zoom-and-Jaro to drop. Now that thing looks like it goes up really fast. Sadly, I didn't get around to Zoom-and-Jaro. If you haven't seen my vlog yet, that was pretty big. That was the biggest disappointment of the day. So then you hear the anti-rollback fins fall down, and there's like no voice or lights or like race car or anything like Top Thrill Dragster. It's just silence, and all you hear is like the trees blowing, and it's just kind of intimidating. This is the first time I was actually scared on a roller coaster since like 6th grade, man. My goodness. So you start accelerating and accelerating and accelerating, and yeah, it was kind of fun. Like you start accelerating really fast. Like, here's how it went. During the first, like, second and a half of acceleration, it was like you're going into the next dimension. It was ridiculous. And then you kind of, like, take a break for a second. It was really strange. Like, you start accelerating, and then it feels like you're not accelerating as quickly. But then right before you head up the top hat, it feels like you start accelerating even faster. So it's like acceleration, acceleration, constant speed, and then more acceleration towards the end. It was a weird feeling. I don't know. And then, so the launch was pretty rattly. I'll get it more into the smoothness and all that later. Head over the top hat, and you head down the drop, and you spiral 270 degrees to the right, over the airtime hill, and then into the brakes and back into the station. Once again, very short ride, but it was a lot of fun. Very, very intense, though. But here's my thing. It was rough. I did ride in the second row. I think it would have been better in the front row, but it was still very rough. Like, it was honestly, like, strangely rough. But people say that after the launch, it gets better. In my opinion, it didn't really get that much better. Because going up the top hat and going down the top hat, I just felt a vibration the entire time. It was kind of annoying. I didn't really like that. And another thing that I did notice, besides the restraints tightening, I did get some airtime over the top hat and the airtime hill, believe it or not. I closed my eyes going down the drop because, like, I think a bug got in my eye. Like, it was, like, intense, and there was a bug in my eye. Like, I couldn't open my eyes. It was weird. I saw the nice view of, like, nothing for a minute, and then I closed my eyes. But I felt some strong, like, floater airtime, believe it or not. I don't know. I'm one of those people that gets airtime on the Intamin OTSRs. It's weird. So then we went down the drop, and the drop didn't really feel like you were dropping. It was a nice long drop. It would have been so incredible in the back row, and if it didn't curve, but sadly it did. And if it didn't twist. And then the airtime hill, it adds a little bit of something. It's better than just brakes like Dragster. I like the airtime hill at the end. I did pull airtime on it, believe it or not. So, overall, it's intense, Very, very fun. It's if you haven't been on a launch coaster, it is crazy. What am I going to give this coaster? I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's a great ride. What do you think about Kingda Ka, Jade, and my brother's here?
What?
What do you think about Kingda Ka? And you're out of time. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.